Please click on the subscribe button so you get notified when the latest content drops. Now, let's kick it.
All right, guys, so let's talk about Caitlin Clark winning Times Athlete of the Year award. She is the 5th winner of the award, following the U.S. Women's National Team, who won the very first one after they came off the World Cup win. Then I believe it was LeBron, Simone Biles. Then I think it was Michael Phelps, Lionel Messi, and now the phenomenal, the one, the only Caitlin Clark, whose game has translated from the NCAA into the WNBA. And even though the league does not run through her, this is not based on her being the best player in the league, because that's clearly A'ja Wilson. There are others that are also superior to Caitlin Clark on the court right now, because she's only 22. She's still developing her game. She's still adjusting to the WNBA game. But she won the award because of the impact that she's had on the W. Ratings doubled, tripled with the arrival of Caitlin Clark. Rivalries. Now they have Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark facing each other off 5 times, and they are charging up the ass for those tickets. The CBA that they just negotiated, a big part of the reason why they are getting $200 million is probably because Caitlin Clark is now in the league, because the WNBA is not a profitable league, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let anybody fool you. Even though they just signed a new CBA for $200 million, Caitlin Clark is a big reason why. Not to mention the fact that they weren't flying their players to games. They now have chartered flights. They didn't have chartered flights until Caitlin Clark arrived into the league, and that was because of the outrage that the public had. This is great for the WNBA, because the WNBA, like Shayla Johnson, who I'm going to play her comments here in a bit, said has been around 28 years. It's not been profitable in the 28 years. And with all due respect to the African-American women who have built the league, if it wasn't for me running down and knowing who A'ja Wilson is, because of how popular the WNBA has been the last couple of years, because of the arrival of Caitlin Clark coming to the league this year, because it's been a build-up for over 2 years. They've been promoting it. They've been talking about it for over 2 years. That's why I know who certain players are in the WNBA. If it wasn't for that, the only real players that I'd known is Candace Parker, Diana Taurasi, and Sue Bird, because those are legendary players, and I know they talked about those women playing ball while I was growing up. Cheryl Miller, Reggie's older sister. I think she's older. I might be wrong there. She was a beast. The only reason why I knew about her was because I watched a documentary on Reggie, and then I went and I looked at the tape on Cheryl. She was a beast. With that being said, let's listen to Sheila Johnson's comments and why I think this is outrageous.
It has taken the WNBA almost 28 years to get to the point where we are now. And this year, something clicked with the WNBA, and it's because of the draft of the players that came in. It's just not Caitlin Clark. It's Reese. We have so much.
I think she has a point there with Angel Reese.
It's unrecognized.
Because Angel Reese is special.
I don't think we can just pin it on one player.
There has been, this phrase has been couched, hasn't it? The Caitlin Clark effect. Why do you think that has been the case?
Well, I want to be very diplomatic about this. It's just the structure of the way media plays out race. I'm going to be very honest. I feel really bad because I've seen so many players of color that are equally as talented. And
this is here at the and she misunderstands the title word.
As it happens. So last night we read Time magazine where Caitlin Clark was named Athlete of the Year. Why couldn't they have put the whole WNBA on that cover?
Because they didn't put the entire women's world
is the league of the year because of all the talent that we have.
We're celebrating it.
Because we're just keep singling out one player. It creates hard feelings. And so now you're starting to hear stories of racism with their area. And I don't let it hear laying to the fuel. We have got to operate and become stronger as a league and respect everybody that's playing.
Yes. And embracing the players that you have in it. It's funny hearing those comments, mainly because of the fact that you're not celebrating her for her achievement. Yes, there are a lot more talented players in the league, but they haven't had the impact Caitlin Clark has had in the short amount of time that she's been in the league. That's why she's getting the award. It's the same thing. It's the same reason why Simone Biles won the award. Her impact in women's gymnastic worldwide is is the reason why she won the award. LeBron James won the award because the impact that he has globally. Lionel Messi, the biggest soccer star in the world, or two, he's either 1A or 1B next to Ronaldo. Biggest soccer star in the world. 1 times Athlete of the Year award, not even playing in Europe when he came to the United States because of the impact that he was going to have on the game in the United States. The reason why Caitlin Clark is winning this award is because of the impact that she's had on the league, drawing eyes. Even though I think she had a point with Angel Reese, because Angel Reese, in my personal opinion, is very entertaining to watch, and it's a lot. And she's also beautiful, guys. Like, let's be honest. Angel Reese, gorgeous goddess. Caitlin Clark, not disparaging her looks either. She's also beautiful. I don't know what it is about the new generation of the WNBA players, man, but they fine, they cute, but we're not objectifying them in this scenario. Angel Reese is a baller. She elevated the Chicago Sky, and next year when she is healthy and on the court, you guys will see how much of a baller Angel Reese is. But with that being said, Angel Reese, she was definitely, in my personal opinion, I believe she was definitely drawing eyes to the WNBA as well. Not as many as Caitlin Clark, but I think it's Caitlin and then Angel, in my personal opinion, that are going to be moving forward the faces of the league. No disrespect to Asia Wilson, who's still in there, or all the veterans that have been a part of the league for a while, like Agumba Wale, who, I'll be real with you, I watched the WNBA All-Star game this year because I wanted to see Caitlin and Reese playing side by side with each other. And I wasn't disappointed. That's the impact that Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese have both had, but mainly Caitlin Clark, if you really think about it, ladies and gentlemen. And I think it is ridiculous that these owners, an owner of the league that she is a part of, is trying to tear her down and trying to blame racism for it. Race, I don't believe, has anything to do with it. If you really break it down, it's based off the impact that she's had on the league and on women's basketball around the world. That's why the women's national team for the U.S. won it in 2019, the very first time that this award was given out by Times Magazine, because of the impact that the U.S. women's soccer team had on women's soccer globally. We are the best. When it comes to women's soccer, we are the best in the world. We are head and shoulders above, I believe, everybody. Something we aren't in the American soccer, okay? I'm just saying. But yes, that is why I think Caitlin Clark won the award. And it is just ridiculous that they keep trying to tear this young lady down. And she's even, what's it called? She's even bowed, like she's even acknowledged, like, oh, I'm privileged. I don't think you're privileged, Caitlin. You are a woman. Literally, women around the world are oppressed. You need to stand up for yourself. This isn't a race thing. This is not a race thing. But like, we want equality not just for different races. We also want equality for women, men, women, children, whatever you are. We should all be aspiring to treat each other equally. So that is why this kind of makes me upset, because rather than appreciate what she's done, embracing the fact that she's elevated the league, they try to keep tearing this girl down. And Caitlin, I know you ain't ever going to see this, but if you do, keep striving for greatness, because you, my friend, will be the GOAT in the WNBA someday. Trust. I believe the process. No disrespect to Asia Wilson, because Asia Wilson she is her. Like, he is him, she is her. She is her. But when Asia's gone, Caitlin, you're up. And I can't wait to see that rivalry between Caitlin and Reese develop over time. I know they don't guard each other, but championships, baby. I want to see them in a championship matchup again, like they had at LSU when it was LSU versus Iowa. Can't wait to see that. Just had to get that shit off my chest, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
Are you protected? With living benefits, life insurance isn't just for the unexpected. It's for the here and now. Protect your family, protect your future. Contact me for a free quote and more information.
Guys, have you heard? Nelson, tell the people.
Shady Mob Productions is an official affiliate of HBO Max. Click on the link in the description and sign up so you can watch hit series like Hard Knocks, Game of Thrones, and House of Dragons.
Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.